Alright, good morning. We are going to go over a sketch today, an Xactimate, putting one in. We're also going to do a couple of odd-shaped rooms. Good morning. Today we're going to go over Xactimate Sketch and a few different unusual types of ceilings, things you might find in a job. This is a realistic job from something we've got currently. So let's just start off. I like to use the shortcuts. If you go up and hover over top of any one of these buttons, it shows you in parentheses there what the shortcut would be for it. So wall will be Shift plus W, a room is just R. So if you just hit your R button, it'll automatically drop a room into the sketch. And so I'm going to drop a 12 by 12 room, but then you can start dragging it out from there. Let's pick the room, 21 feet, 4 inches is the overall. Now once you get close, you can hold your control key down and use your arrows to get the exact room. Save a little bit of time of trying to sit there and fight with an inch or two. We're going to go to break, which is, the shortcut is B for it. Break, we're going to drop the wall back here a little bit. If you hold down the Shift key, your wall will go foot by foot. If you hold down the control key, it'll go inch by inch. Alright. We do want to show a label on this room. I'll tell you why it's important in a minute. Floor height is normal. Ceiling type is a box, but the ceiling height is 8 feet, 8 inches. Alright. Now, what happens is, okay, if we hit the number 3, it will give us a 3D view of this particular room. You see how it's just a box ceiling currently. What happens is this room is actually has a lower ceiling in this portion of it for an HVAC chase above it. So we're going to hit our escape button, go back to our normal view. If we select this wall and hold down the control key, we can bring a room inside of a room. Alright? Hit the square break. Oops. I'm going to grab this corner and actually angle it off at this point. If we grab this room, now that we've got these dimensions in here, we'll go to our properties, and we're going to leave it labeled as room 2, but we're going to turn the label off. See how it disappears right there? We're going to subgroup it to the bedroom. Floor height stays the same because it's not a step up, the ceiling is stepping down. Wall thickness is the same. Still a box ceiling, but instead we're going to go with a 6 foot 8 inch ceiling for that drywall chase, or that, not drywall chase, but a HVAC chase, okay? Now if we go to a 3D view, see how that's lower like that? Now while we're here, kind of off subject, it's kind of a cool thing. You can add a door from here. So if we go up to doorway, our shortcut is D for doorway. If we hit a doorway, we can drop a door into here while we're already here. Isn't that kind of cool? Alright, now we're going to make this wall here missing. So we're going to click on missing wall, and if you are using a tool multiple times, you can hold down your control key and it'll stay selected on your cursor. Alright, get your escape key. Now we're going to select multiple walls. We go to properties, and these they extend all the way out, end to end, missing. Base height is 0, but does not go to the ceiling. Alright, so when you change that, it's going to add you another box. Now, our ceiling height of the lower part is 6 foot 8 inches, and that's what we want. Okay, that way it's not missing above where the ceiling is. That'd be kind of odd for this room to not have a wall across here. You have to have that short wall. So, there's our dimensions. Now we're going to go back to 3D view again. And if you see, there is this wall across through here. Now, when you paint these walls, it'll include this in it. Whereas normally it would omit those. If your wall had gone all the way to the ceiling of this room, that wall wouldn't be there. Okay? Put your escape key, go back to this room. Now you can drop down and click this here and bring it all the way up to the forefront. Alright? Now, I'm going to hit B for break, and we're going to hit Control and drag this wall out. We're going to add our closet in here. Alright? Walk-in closet. We're going to do a very similar thing here. We're going to hit Control, drag this wall up. This room here is going to be at a 6 foot 8 inches. We are going to remove the label, subgroup of the closet. We'll go with the missing wall here. But we're going to drop the properties down. Wall does not go to the ceiling. Again, it is 6 foot 8 inches. I'm going to put a doorway in this room here. Now, if you hit your square brackets, you can change the direction of that door. Okay? Hit your escape key. Now we have this room drawn out based on the dimensions that we were given. Alright, that makes sense to everybody? Now let's imagine that, let's just go with a whole other room. Drop another room in here, and let's say that this wall is curved. Alright, if you select this one wall, where it says arced wall, if you change that to yes, this is how you do curved walls. Grab that, and it will start to curve. Isn't that cool? Now let's say that you have a vaulted ceiling in here. Your distance to peak drops into the center. Peak height is 12, lower walls are 8 feet, that's fine. Let's hit the button. Let's go to a 3D view of this room. And that's what it looks like. It looks like a boat. Delete that room. Let's continue on with this particular job here. Your space bar will bring up the hand where you can drag the thing to you. Alright? We're going to hit our break and hit the control button and bring our bathroom in here. Our bathroom dimensions overall are going to be, I don't have that dimension, 75 feet plus 32, 8 foot 2 plus 4 will be 8 foot 6 inches. Alright. The width on it should be 6 foot 2, not 6 foot 10, so I'm going to knock that back. There goes the bathroom. Now our bathroom height in here should be 8 foot 8 inches. So drywall chase in there, no electrical chase. Hit break, control, drag out your next room there. Our doorway needs to be dragged off just a little bit. Select your doorway, grab the square box, and you can push your door. Because this room is actually only 3 foot 10. The overall room should be 5 foot 9, so I'll move that 1 inch, couple inches down. Now there's a closet here, so control and drag another box in there. So we got our linen. All the way. Control Z, we'll move something back. Now, you see this star up here? Star means we haven't saved it since we've done work. Okay, so if you Control S, it'll save it. Another way of doing it, I'll show you in just a second. Hit our Control, let's bring our next room out. See our star is back there. You can also hit the disk here and save it. Another easy way of doing it. Alright, we'll drag another room out here. This is the dining room, living room. However, we're going to drag another room back into here. The reason we're going to do that, part of this room is a lower height. All over again, okay? So we actually have, just call it room 3. And let's take this, properties, go 6 foot 8 inches. Turn off the label, subgroup of the dining room. You can also do it by dropping this drop down and selecting all the rooms that are available. Okay, goes out of there and go to missing wall. Set our properties again. Not to the ceiling, it is 6 foot 8 inches. This wall is missing. Not with the ceiling, 6 foot 8 inches. However, this part of the room is 8 foot 8 inches. Okay, so what that's going to look like, let's hit the 3 button, go to a dimensional view here. If you see that, let's just go and zoom in there. What you end up with is a bulkhead across the top of this doorway as you walk in. Then you end up with a lower wall here for that bulkhead underneath there. Hit your escape button. And have our living room. Now we're going to hit V for vertex. So here's a vertex. V is the shortcut. Hit V. Come across this wall here. Come down. Oh, we're not far enough out yet. 11 foot 5 inches. I have V for vertex. We're going to go 8 foot 2 inches off that wall. Pull this wall in a 45-degree angle. Let's hit pull this wall out a little bit more. This wall, the shift button, select this wall as well. This is an 8-inch wall. Some plumbing chase goes in there. Now it might have changed our dimension here, and it did. It changed it by 2 inches. Oh, it didn't. I'm sorry, that's not correct. This here, take that wall out. And this back, all the way to connect here. Go to break. Oops. Now we're going to hit case, or C for case, staircase there. See that? It's a C. I'm going to drop in staircase there. Oops. I have a little missing wall. And this is part of the however, I'm going to raise this up. So here's where we're going to change the floor height. Okay, that's a landing for the stairs. The floor height is going to be about 3 foot above the other floor. Okay. Ceiling height there, though, is only 6 foot 8 inches. Now let's see what that looks like. Let's see if we did it. We probably didn't. Hit the space bar and move over. Zoom in. Check that out. It looks pretty darn accurate. Now, what you see though is our flooring right here for the upper staircase, and our stairs actually extend up above it. So if we come around, we are going to take a break and come back in part 2 of Sketch in just a moment. You can like our video, subscribe, and watch future videos. Please do that. Thanks. We're going to break this video now into 2 portions. If you would, please subscribe to our channel and come back and watch part 2 of Xactimate Sketch.